Continuing example 2C, requirement 6. Go back to the original data. Determine how much revenue Beckett would need to have annual net operating income of $180,000. So it's another target profit question, just like the one before, with a slight difference. Instead of determining our total sales volume measured in number of units, we're now determining our sales volume measured in dollars of revenue. We can take the same basic approach we did before, which is taking our fixed cost and using the shortcut formula approach, just add our target profit to get to required contribution margin of $1.08 million. But instead of dividing that required contribution margin by the CM per unit like we did in requirement 5, we're now going to divide it by the CM ratio of 60%. And that will give us our required revenue. So we divide $1.08 million by 60%, and that tells us that if we earn $1.8 million of revenue, we will have $180,000 of target profit. And again, we can confirm this and use the complete contribution format income statement approach to demonstrate it. So if I put my target profit in, I'm going to zero out my number of units because I'm not working directly with units here. I'm working with revenue. What does my revenue need to be? It needs to be my fixed costs plus my target profit. And I need to divide that by my contribution margin ratio. If I do that, I get the same $1.8 million of revenue that I got up here. I can fill in my variable cost as 40% of sales, and I can fill in my contribution margin as the difference between those two. So my contribution margin will be 1.08 million. Fixed costs stay at 900,000, and net operating income is 180. And then if I need to, I can fill in my number of units to get the complete picture of what my income statement would look like. So I can easily calculate both my target profit measured in number of units and my target profit revenue measured in dollars of revenue using the same basic approaches I used for break-even analysis.